Hey guys, it's Luke here, and welcome to episode 9 of the Road to Tier 90 series. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I've not uploaded a series video in probably around about 3 or 4 weeks. I went away, I got partnership with Twitch as well, so I was extremely busy and everything. So before we start the video, talk about the Twitch partnership. I'd like to thank everyone who has supported me. By the way, it really does mean a lot. I'm truly blessed to have so much support, and you guys just give me every day, and I'm just getting more and more support every day. It's very overwhelming, and I'm very blessed. So thank you so much. But regarding the actual uploads, yeah, I was away on holiday for nearly a week. And obviously the Twitch partnership and everything, trying to get everything ready, and obviously sort out tax and payments and everything like that. Just trying to get all sorted. Took like a good week as well, and then obviously I was streaming it as well, trying to get everything done. So it kind of took a kind of a big kind of what's the word chunk of my time, I should say, out of trying to upload and finish off the T90 series on the YouTube, as I've already finished on Twitch. But guys, once again, I apologize for that. But yeah, either way, if you don't follow my Twitch, I'm sure I won't spoil anything for the YouTube series. But guys, apart from that, let's get into it, and I won't keep you waiting anymore. So let's start off our adventure. So after a full raid trip on the Yakamaru loot, I did manage to get myself a pair of the Terralith gloves, which are not too bad. I've already got the full raid set, but I guess it's still allocable money, or if you just kill yourself, you can get money from them as well, which is I think like 4.8 mil. So I guess it's not too bad, some extra cash here and there from the raids. And also from another raid that we did manage to do, I did pull out some Prime Evil bottoms. So once again, I'm 15 out of 15, so it doesn't matter too much for me. I guess spare pieces are still very nice though, because as I said, they can give you money if you do alchem or if you do die with them. And I think the bottoms go for around 7 to 8 mil. I think I could be wrong, but I think it's somewhere between those numbers. So once again, it's not too bad. I still like it's still nice to get uniques from raids, even though you are 15 out of 15. The only thing that's still left is Little Tuzzy and Yakopet slowly, but we'll go for them. Either way, moving on. I did go do some Araxor. Well, kind of throughout this whole video, there will be like a lot of Araxor because I did a lot of Raxor. I camped a lot of Raxor for another video that I'm planning to kind of get out as well. But as you can tell, I did get myself a Araxes web on the first loot. Well, not first loot, but the first clip of the Araxor, if that makes sense. But yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Once again, I've already got the web for the series, so that's kind of done. The whole Araxor side is completely finished. The only things that we need are the seismics, of course. So I guess it's not too bad. The reason I came to Araxor was to try complete legs, because I needed to still complete my full legs that I still had from when I was going for IFB originally. So, but moving on, we did do a Virago Mass, which I think was to celebrate the 9.5 or 9.6k followers, I believe. I can't remember exactly. But as you can tell, we did get ourselves a seismic singularity split between probably like a 20-man team or something within there. I'm not too sure, but it's still nice to go. And I guess if people need that or have just got their first kills, or I guess it's very nice for them to get like splits towards a seismic. It gives them a bit of motivation. It gives them, it hypes them up, that makes them want to do the boss again. So it's nice when you can get masses and uniques in masses, I guess. But either way, moving on to some necks. I did some duo necks here, and I picked up a pair of Virtus bottoms. So once again, not too bad, some extra cash. And back to Araxor. So as I did say, I've been doing a lot of Araxor recently, and here we did manage to pick up a spider leg bottom. So I think currently at this time I needed another 3 to 4 spider leg bottoms. Because of course I've already got all the middles that I currently need, and I was working on the top pieces and also on the spider leg bottoms as well, just to try and get the last few pieces that I need to try fully finish all of the spider legs that I had originally from IFB. So once again, I was very happy with that. It's one step closer. And this time round, see, this is where stuff gets interesting. as you can tell, we got ourselves a seismic singularity. And knowing that that was the first split that I needed for the seismics. Actually, I think it was the second split for the seismic singularity that we got. So overall, was like get like one step closer to completing the singularity. But we're getting there slowly. Anyway, moving back to Araxor, um, we did manage to pick out a Araxi Eye. Not the best unique in the world, of course, but I guess a unique is a unique at the end of the day. I still think Araxi Eye at the time was going for around about a 2 mil profit, so I would rather have a 2 mil than had like no profit, like not having a unique. It's still nice to see uniques in the chest, even though they're not as like fang money or or web money. In my opinion, it kind of sucks. It could have been another a hilt or something, but you know you never know. I'll take the cash either way. It's better than not getting anything or getting like logs or something. I'd rather take a 2 mil over like a 50 100k cash pile reward, if that makes sense. Either way, as I did say, as I was working on the bottoms and the tops, I did obviously go to top path this time around, and I did manage to pull out myself a spider leg top. So once again, I was very happy with that. After, don't know how many kills it was between the eye and the leg, but I don't think it was that many if I recall. But yeah, I was very happy to get a spy leg top as well. And yeah, basically, I did a lot of racks on trying to complete the spider legs, and I guess it was also go for Casey as well because I wanted to try hit the 3,000 Araxi Casey because I just thought it would look nice instead of 2,000 for some reason. I don't know, but oh yeah, as you can tell, well, I guess the top piece is what I needed to completely finish a spider leg, and also getting the eye previously from the last clip kind of helps, and I guess I did make a staff here. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, there you go. I did make a staff as well. And yeah, I guess a Raxor is good money, if you've got the kind of, you know, the motivation to go for spider legs. I know some people can get very lucky with spider legs, but some people can go very dry. I think I was on that spider leg or previous one, I can't remember. I was like 200. So it was like 240 kills dry on a top, and it was so frustrating. I could just when I first got it, I was so relieved. Anyway, moving on. We did get ourselves another. Oh no, I thought it was a web there. Never mind. We got ourselves an Araxia Fang. I know the one in the series, the first one I didn't get because I lost the clip, but I guess this can make up for it. I know if I remember going back on myself, I said I lost the clip, which I did. I lost it due to editing, but I guess there's an Araxia Fang within the series to kind of make up for that. But I guess that was the second Fang of of the series, I guess. But yeah, I guess it kind of makes up for the lost clip that I lost during editing on the first Fang, but I did get it. So I guess, I lost it, but that kind of makes up for it, as in, like, I did actually get one as video proof, I guess. But either way, once again, more Raxor. I did go back to. Oh god, I don't want to cut that out, but I know there's going to be some Discord. So sorry about that, guys, if you can hear that during the editing. But yeah, going back to the top half of Araxor, we did manage to get ourselves another spider leg top. So once again, I was very happy. Just working on those spider legs to try complete it as fast as possible. Oh my god, yep. Okay, this was so I got this wrong. Okay, so originally on the first seismic singularity clip, I forgot that we basically I basically finished off a singularity, if I remember correctly, from episode 8. So the only thing I needed left was a seismic wand. So the previous singularity that you just saw was the singularity after getting the singularity that I needed to make a singularity, if that makes sense. So basically now I've had two singularities where I've only needed a one left. So yeah. Oh god. Oh no. Here comes the memes in the chat. I know, like, we've got a boot piece already. Like, I guess I've spoiled it for you now. But oh my god, before I got my first boot piece, I won't spoil it too much, but I got Ketsy Scrolls. That was the only unique I got from Rune Dragons. And yeah, I won't talk about that too much. Too triggered for that. But either way, going back to some next, I did manage to. Well, I went duo, and I guess we did pick up a looks like a Pernix body there. It looks like a Pernix body there. It's very small for me, but I think it was a Pernix body. So yeah, once again, just free cash, just some spare time in between. And back to Araxor. This time we did get a spider leg middle. Sorry, middle, bottom, sorry. So once again, I was very happy. As I said, I've been doing a lot of Araxor recently, trying to. I guess I can leak a little bit of the information that I was planning to do a 100 versus 100. So the new luck ring will come out a couple of weeks ago. I was doing a 100 versus 100 on the day it came out. So it was 100 with ring and 100 without. And I was going to try and compare the loots and the uniques and see how much of the ring kind of was worth it or not, basically. So that was kind of my aspect. So that's why I've done a lot of racks or like currently, but it was also within the tier 90 series as well. So that's kind of why I did so much of racks or and I put in like all the clips as well. But yeah, I guess that'll probably be one of the next videos coming out, maybe within the next one or two. Well, I was about to say clips, but one or two videos later. I've got that coming out, but I might do like a series with that, 100 versus 100, potentially. Depends how you guys have the feedback saying it was good, maybe not having it, but we'll talk about that in another video once we get round to it. But as you saw within the last two clips, I did get myself another bottom, and this clip we did get another eye as well, which Nathan called actually within the 100 versus 100. He called it on kill number 69, I think, if I remember correctly. So cheers again, Nathan. Appreciate that. And yeah, we did manage to get a web as well. So once again, more profit. So I was very happy with that. Um, yeah, absolutely crazy. I won't go into too much. I'm not going to spoil too much, but obviously these are well kind of the clips from the 100 versus 100. But I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to go into any detail with it. I'll leave that to another video. But as I said, this is a part of when I was doing the tier 90, so I've just thrown in all the uniques that I've got anyway. But all the normal drops and everything, I'm going to leave that to another video so you guys can indulge in that and see kind of what the difference was and see if you kind of think the luck ring is worth it or not, really. So we'll see. Either way, go back to raids. I did manage to pick up another Acto piece, which was a Acto Prime. I was about to say Primeval. Nope, definitely not Primeval. Acto. I forgot what its name. What's it called? Tempest. That's the one. Acto Tempest body. So once again, it's another unique and more cash. And yeah. Um, if you look on the screen right now, just look on the far side. It says a seismic wand with a lovely green line across it. Guys, we did it. The tier 90 series is complete. Oh, I know it wasn't from a drop. We had like multiple one drops towards the wand, but we managed to buy it for 196 mil, I think it was. Yeah, I was over the moon. Didn't even expect it. I was doing like bonfiring at the time. And I just saw it in my bank. I had to like double check, like, when you double see things, you're thinking you're like, just like looking at something wrong. I looked at it, I was like, wait, what? We finished it? And my reaction was like, oh my god, we finished it. And I was just like, I was getting so hyper that we managed to finally finish off the tier 90 series. I was over the moon. It took so long to like finish. I wasn't expecting it to take so long. It took around about 3 to 4 months to finish it from start to, well, from the start to the finish, basically. It took so long. I wasn't expecting it to take that long, really, for tier 90s. But yeah, I was over the moon. We're finally finishing off our series. As you can see in my inventory now, all my tier 90s. There's an extra wand in there because that was Nathan's, which I borrowed. But yeah, I was absolutely over the moon. I can't believe that I finally finished off the series. It felt so good to finish off the series that I didn't have any more, well, I wouldn't say stress, but there was no more pressure trying to get it. I was free to do anything that I wanted from that point on. I could just go do any boss and just be like, I don't have to work on X amount of boss because obviously you have to go grab like the actual loot yourself, or you have to split it within the team, or it was nothing like that anymore. It was just like it just felt a lot more chilled out, just like when the PVM came after. But must admit, pretty like one of the best feelings in the world, completing a series that has been going on for a few months, and it's just, I guess, just a satisfaction of it from scratch as well, just like an Iron Man kind of thing. I guess I could or should have done it on an Iron Man potentially. If well, I don't really play the Iron Man anymore. I kind of wish I did, but at the end of the day, yeah, I feel very well. I felt amazing. I still feel very amazing that I finally like finished it and everything, and yeah, just amazing pretty much. And apart from that, I went ahead and just celebrated pretty much after a while. The celebration after, so the aftermath of the Tier 90 series completion. Um, I gave back Nathan's wand and we sold off a few things and I had some spare cash around, so we just did. I think I did originally 150 mil. No, it was a 200 mil, sorry, from myself, and I split it down into 25 mils. But then there was like loads more people from the Twitch chat who decided to like add in like 25 mil, 50 mils, and it just turned into this like huge giveaway basically. Of course, I've only got like a few like snips of like what I recorded, but I think we gave over like 500 mil away on that day. It was just it was stupid. It was just like it turned into like originally 200 mil for myself, and it just blew up. Like everyone just donating and donating and just donating. It was such a crazy fun event. But yeah, it was funny. It just felt so nice just to give away as well. Give something away after being done. One of those moments where you feel really happy. You just want to give back something for people who've been watching the series and everything. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. The Tier 90 series is complete, and basically, hopefully you enjoyed the series and how it kind of progressed. But either way, guys, that's the series complete, and yeah, I once again I feel absolutely amazing to finally finish it. It's done, dusted, don't have to worry about it anymore, and I can move on to the 292 series, which I plan to do. I've already started on my Twitch, but of course I need to catch up on the YouTube side. I've got so much to do. I've got like another probably like 3, 4 videos to upload. So once again, I apologize for why I haven't uploaded. But key things is once again, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have watched from episode 1 up to this episode right now, like the support has been absolutely crazy. So thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Second thing is the partnership on Twitch, which is absolutely crazy. Like I can't believe it. Like basically, I got the acceptance email when I was away, and I was in the airport, and because we had to get an interconnecting flight to the next destination to get like the main flight back home to the UK, and basically I was scrolling through my emails and I saw Twitch. I was like, and I went into the first email because when you get accepted, you get 2 emails, and I looked into the first one. It was basically gave me like information to go sort out and like, fill out. I was like, wait, did I get a partnership? So I told my dad, and he was like, "Nah, don't get excited because you might not got accepted." I looked into my like emails again, and I saw it. I was like, "No, Dad, we got accepted," and we had like this some HR celebration, and everyone was looking at us really strange. It was pretty cool moment, but I'll never forget that. That was such a cool experience and moment to kind of like be in. So I guess if anyone is on Twitch who is looking to get partnership with Twitch, I guess hopefully you guys can push on, get the motivation, hopefully get partnered so you can feel the exact same like like that exact same like feeling in that moment. You just have like sheer joy. If that kind of makes sense. But like once again, guys, like thank you so much for the support. We did hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. I need to mention that right now. Thank you so much for that as well. That is so generous of you. Like so much support. Even though I don't like, well, of course I'm gonna get back onto the YouTube grind now. But like I've obviously not been doing too much YouTube, but just like the support just from the Twitch side into like YouTube and just people like following from YouTube, even though they haven't gone to my Twitch, is yeah, absolutely crazy. So thank you so much for that as well, guys. It truly does mean a lot to me, and yeah, absolutely incredible. So once again, just to recap it, thank you for watching the videos from episode 1. Thank you for supporting on Twitch for the 1K. Thank you for all the support on YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, the YouTube from 1K and all the support on Twitch. Uh, to be honest, yeah, the community's growing absolutely rapidly and just it's crazy and just like I really can't like I can't say thank you enough basically. But guys, that's about it. So if you have enjoyed this episode or if you enjoyed any other episode for that series, feel free to give this video a like. If you wish to subscribe, welcome as well. Thank you now in advance if you do decide to click that follow or subscribe. I keep saying follow because I feel more comfortable with follow than subscribe. It just sounds strange. But yeah, so follow, subscribe button if you wish to. And of course, I'll thank you right now personally. And yeah, that's about it, guys. And I'll see you guys either within a kind of new series-ish, maybe with the ring, or just completely in the Tier 92 series. Trying to slam my words. Either way, guys, once again, thank you so much for being a part of the Tier 90 series. And that's it. Bye, guys.